Hey Anonymai, welcome to a coin roll hunting video. It's a little different than what you might expect if you are used to going through bank issued coin. This is an original bank wrapped roll of Wheat Cents 1956 Denver issue. The paper roll here just has the manufacturing company, 50 cents, and the patent holder for the wrapper. They do look nice on the ends, so I'm kind of excited about that. And it's a tighter, I would say this wrap is tighter than usual, but it's not as tight as you would expect from a Batdorf wrap roll. I'm kind of excited. It looks like some good color here on the end. I can't really get the focus on the end coin here, but that's okay. There we go. It looks like some really great lustrous color there. Same on the obverse. And it doesn't look tampered at all. This looks pretty original to me. Little fingerprint there, which you expect that kind of stuff on the end coins. In fact, that testifies to the originality of it. So let's dig in and see what we can find. In 1956 Denver, I think there's an RPM variety to look for. But other than that, it's really, you're just looking for nice higher grade coins. So let's bust this thing open. It's been safe and sound for how many years? 65? Is my math right? 65 years. And you can see, look how long these old wrappers are, the non-Batdorf ones. They just keep going and going. Okay, isn't that a beautiful sight? Let's pinch a few of these out and get a little preview here before I pause and then make you guys wait for the rest. Oh, isn't that lovely? What a beautiful scent. I think we did pretty well here. That's a gorgeous coin. I don't love the contact mark below his chin, but otherwise that's very lustrous. The strike is pretty good. There's good detail behind the lower part of his hair, and his cheek and jaw are not too flat. Although, because of that ding, I'll probably have to go with a 65. Take a look at the next one. Yeah, there's more chatter on this one. It's weaker than the other one. Great luster, even though there's chatter. Probably drop that to a 64 because of how much chatter there was. It's hard to see to the eye, but this is a very pleasing color. I wouldn't call it toned or anything like that, but it's a nice red. There you go. A little bit of distracting chatter, but not bad. Nice reverse. Great color on the reverse. Drop that in the 64. Boy, that's nice. Not sure if it's a roller mark that we're seeing on there. The strikes really aren't bad. And there's just a little bit too much chatter on the reverse. I was about to call it a 65, but I might reel that back in. Okay, well, I'm going to go through these, see if we can find any humdingers, and show you if I find any errors, super high grades, anything really interesting, and I'll talk to you guys in just a second. All right, not to disappoint you too much, this isn't a roll that had a lot of high grades or anything like that. I did think it had some beautiful color to it. I don't know what it is that caused it. It might have been the roller at the mint or something, but there were a lot of portions of these coins that had high points or parts in the middle of the coin that produced some color. You can see it there on Lincoln's shoulder. Some of them went up through the bust. A few of them over here to the side were a little more colorful than average, so I set them to the side. You can see it on his shoulder for sure. And it made for some really lovely coins, but there's just a little too much contact marks going on for this to be a really exciting roll. It was fun to open an original roll, but nothing tip-top grade. I liked the color on this reverse, I think. It was enough color where it might not even go red. It might be a red-brown. And then I think I started off with this one being one of the more colorful ones. Let's see if I can capture it. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it in the light. That's what I mean about these streaks kind of through the middle of color. And it did make for some beautiful coins. So this is not a disappointing roll, as I said before, although it's not a high grade roll. I'll show you one of the finer coins, I guess, while we're rolling film. And you can see I put this in 65 plus. The obverse kind of carries it. A little bit of chatter on his cheek. You can see 3 little nicks there. So it's not flawless. And then the reverse does have a little bit of chatter. Up above the N on 1, you can see a kind of severe contact mark dragging through the copper. A few other nicks in the field, but I gave it a 65 plus. That's probably the top of the roll, 65 plus. So not at all like a disappointment. That's a nice roll from 1956. So if you find a cool old roll like this, don't expect a bunch of MS67s to roll out. That's not how this goes. But if you do enjoy looking at certain varieties, or it's kind of fun to see the same die pairs and die polish lines. If you enjoy that and the originality of the roll, pop it open and put it in a tube when you're done. It's pretty cool. Just handle them carefully, hold them by the edges, and enjoy yourself. So good luck out there. I hope you guys find some cool stuff in the future, and happy hunting.